Hello, everybody, and let me tell you why it's so wonderful. Because of the word of the day. And the word of the day is destiny. Yes, it is destiny. Not only do the Eagles control their own destiny, they are starting to feel like perhaps the playoffs, or who knows, is destiny. And that is going to be my big question today. Because as far as I'm concerned, we talked about it yesterday. Miami took care of business. Now, that Saints team, I don't know exactly what that was supposed to be as far as football, but I will tell you, despite my great interest in that game, I found myself watching a tremendous amount of The Godfather Part 2 while it was on because, you watched it too, Jay?
Same, exactly, yep.
Because it was so bad. And by the way, that movie, don't compare other movies to those movies. It's disrespectful to other movies, to that movie and to other movies to compare them. Because you end up talking, anyway, don't compare movies to the Godfather movies. They're that good. But anyway, we were talking about yesterday the steps necessary for the Eagles not only to make the playoffs, but to make the playoffs this week to get the all-important sort of bye going into the playoffs. We talked about it, and surprise, surprise, the first domino started to drop. And I'm starting to wonder, is this team just destined to do something? But the question is, what are they destined to do? Now, the playoffs seem like, for me, they're a playoff lock at this point. Now, just to get everybody up to speed on what it takes for the Eagles to clinch right now, this is what needs to happen. Step one, obviously, they have to beat Washington, okay? We got to take care of your own business. Step two, you need the Packers, who need the game because they're fighting for the 1 seed, to beat the Vikings. Seems pretty possible to me. How about you guys? Does it seem crazy for that to happen?
No.
So that's two. And then you need you get a choice, a grab bag of choices that can help the Eagles clinch right now. Either the 49ers, who will be without Jimmy G, turns out he has both a fracture and a torn ligament in that thumb, he's out. Beating the Texans, or the Panthers beat the Saints. Now, I didn't think that it was possible for the Panthers, who are not very good. And Matt Rule's talking about Jay-Z and stuff. Big mistake. But the Saints looked wretched. And how many of those guys are they getting back? Are they getting everybody back for Sunday? Because they were not a good football team last night.
They still got injuries left and right, even outside of the COVID stuff. They're going to have a hard time being full strength.
I am believing. I'm going to say it right now. The Eagles are about to clinch the playoffs by Sunday night. By Sunday night, the Eagles are going to be in the playoffs. Now, think back. Think back. You didn't think that was going to happen. I have to be honest. I didn't think it was going to happen before the season started. But it doesn't matter how we got here. We're here. Word of the day is destiny. Are you starting to believe? Because on paper, let's be honest, not a great football team still, the Eagles. And now dealing with injuries. Miles Sanders is going to be out for a while. Apparently surgery on that hand, going to miss a couple weeks. If they make a playoff run, apparently he could possibly return. I'm just starting to feel it. I'm feeling like this team, and then let's say they play Dallas in the first round. Why not beat Dallas? But who knows? Maybe they move up. Maybe they move up higher. We keep assuming that it's the 7th seed. What if it's the 6th seed? What if they go higher? San Francisco, who knows what happens now? Maybe they end up playing a team like Arizona in the playoffs. Are they destined to not only make the playoffs, but win a playoff game? Whatever it is, this seems like it's been decided. And what I'm not going to deal with today is any talk of draft picks, any talk of, I wish. No. Let's focus on the here and now. And the here and now is the Eagles' destiny is now to be a playoff team. And boy, does it feel good during that dead Christmas and New Year's week to have something like this fall into our laps. How lucky are we, Connor?
We're so lucky. It's another Christmas gift. If you didn't get the gift you wanted, like we talked about yesterday, maybe that happened to you this year. Well, you got something great. You got a team that was expected to be maybe less than 500.
That's right.
Now looking like they're destined to be a playoff team. And, I mean, everything else is chalk. You look at how the games are set up that they need to fall their way. Everyone besides the Saints line, which we haven't seen because we don't know about COVID, is in favor of the team that the Eagles need to win, including their matchup with Washington. This is going to happen.
It's going to happen. It's favored for it to happen. And it's time to not mess around anymore and get on board. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. We're talking about destiny. Now, Connor and I were working yesterday. Jen was somewhere chilling. Now with that in mind, Jennifer.
Yes.
You approach things, it's good because we need you because of you have a refreshing view of things. You're not jaded.
Less cynical, yeah.
You're not cynical in that way. How do you feel right now about this Eagles team that it looks to me like they're getting ready to not just make the playoffs, they're about to make the playoffs with a week to spare and rest their starters so Jalen Hurts' high ankle is 100% by the playoffs?
Well, I've always said just make the playoffs and then your season starts over, right? Anything can happen. Just
That's right.
Get yourself into the playoffs. And you're right. It looks like that they could actually go out and win a playoff game. I don't know if you remember, Tyrone. Early in the summer, I said Eagles 10 wins. And then as the summer progressed, I was like, oh, maybe they are a 6 or 7 win team. Okay, I'll drop it down. And now look at them.
10 is now in play.
It's now in play. I should have stuck with my original thought.
You should have.
Always
Trust your
works out
gut,
that
Jen.
way. I know.
But you didn't. So you can't get credit for it.
I know. I can't.
Because you did it. But that's the point today. Destiny. Because if you look back at the Super Bowl team, now I don't think this team is going to win a Super Bowl. But a lot of magical things happened that Super Bowl year that didn't make any sense. Doug Peterson coaching well. That guy can't coach. All the moves that High Rose made were great. That guy doesn't know what he's doing that often. He's a blind squirrel, broken clock. That happened that year. Every single move. And then obviously the whole Nick Foles thing happened. Magic happened the last time this team had a good run, and the magic is starting to happen. What are the odds that the Miami Dolphins had lost 7 in a row at one point, come back and win 7 in a row, and win to help the Eagles get into playoffs? That's magic. That had never happened before. Never had a team lost 7 in a row and won 7 in a row in the same season. It's magic. It is magic. And if you don't get on board with this magic, you're missing out. It's Eagles magic. And it's their destiny. They're going to make the playoffs. They're about to make the playoffs right now. And then who knows what happens? We know they're not as good as who? We know that they're not. They're not as good as the Packers. They're probably not as good as Dallas. Probably not as good as the Rams. But everybody else, why not?
Why not?
And in one game, even those better teams, who knows? We don't want anyone to catch it. The pandemic's terrible. But with all the COVID protocols and everything, who knows who's missing in a playoff game?
That's right.
You never know this year.